relationship, a connection, right? An association or involvement. We're all connected, at least today, right? Because we're at the Philadelphia Women's Network Connection. We have an association, we're involved, right? It is also defined as an emotional or other connection between people, which is important as you talk about relationships, because people interact, they engage, they do business with people that they like, and people that they trust, and people that they know. And particularly if you are in the sales industry or if you're an entrepreneur, it's going to be important that you make some sort of emotional connection with the people that you're dealing with. And so those are the two definitions that we're kind of going to work through as I continue with the presentation. So why are relationships important? You guys talk to me. I'm not going to read this whole presentation. I gave you some hints, but you guys talk to me. Why are relationships important? Okay, they're not so important. Let's all go home. Yes. Give me your name again. Ashley, yes.
We're social creatures. We were meant to be in connection with each other.
Absolutely. So we were meant to be, remember that definition is a connection. So we were meant to be connected. I'm not trying to preach to you guys, but why did God bring Eve on board? Because Adam was lonely. So there was a need from the very beginning to have a connection. Some other reasons. We want to connect, relationships connect us to people. Relationships help us to do our job. How many people can do their job without anybody else? Nobody? Nobody, right? So even though the people at your job may get on your nerves at times, even though some of your customers and your clients, you may have, you may be rethinking that contract, this might not have been the best mix, but the reality is that we have a product, we have a service, we have something that we are exchanging, and we need people in order to make that happen. Relationships also help you to serve your tribe, right? How many people are in kind of service-related areas? You provide a service. You, again, provide the service to who? To people, right? Except I think there's somebody that's a veterinarian and does something with dogs. I don't know if they're here today. So I guess they service the dogs and the people, right?
Yeah.
Relationships help you to learn and to grow. How many of you have learned something from a relationship, either a professional relationship or a personal relationship, right? You may have learned something from your mom. You learned something from your dad. You learned something from your boss. You may even learn something from someone that reports to you. You learn and you grow based on your relationship. We've all heard that birds of a feather flock together, and so as you surround yourself with people that are doing the same types of things that you're doing or have the same types of hopes and dreams that you have, then the idea is that you're going to pull from them and you're going to also pour out to them. So it is relational. You're able to learn and grow. It also creates opportunities for collaboration. How many people are going to iTalk? Philly. Y'all telling on y'all stuff. Felicia been posting away about this collaboration.
Yes, I have. Yes,
It's a collaboration that came about. Why? Because Felicia founded this organization and because Jen is a part of it. And so they came together for this collaboration, which is a benefit to you guys because you get a discount on the tickets if they're not already sold out. I'm going to be on a cruise, so I can't go. I have an excuse, but y'all don't have an excuse. Relationships open new doors. I can't tell you, my goodness, 3 years ago I had a friend, I left a toxic environment, a work environment that I just couldn't deal with, and I prayed and I said, God, I need you to, I don't want to get fired, so I want to still maintain the integrity of who I am and of what I brought to the table at this organization for all of these years, but I need a way out. And guess what? God answered my prayers, and He gave me a way out. And as He did that, that's when my friend came along and said, hey, you should go do this conference with me in New Delhi, India. And I'm like, huh? India, at that time I said, you are a coach, you're a therapist, you're a psychologist, you were in school getting your doctorate, you just released your new book, all these reasons why you should go. But again, and please, this is not the topic of what I'm talking about, but stop, if you do this, you may not do this, stop relegating what you do or what you offer with that word just to something that's small, right? So I would say, I'm just a local minister. No, I'm not, and neither are you, and we have to stop relegating ourselves to a smaller space. But that's where I was, but because of my relationship with this person, and guess what? This person I went to high school with, and my 25th anniversary is on June 29th. Lord have mercy. So that was a long time ago, but I connected with this person on Facebook. we weren't really, if you ask her, we were friends, but in my memory, we weren't friends. Like, I knew who she was, but we weren't really like friends in high school, but we reconnected on Facebook, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit if time permits. And we developed a relationship through Facebook. We started connecting offline, which I'm going to talk about, and we went out to celebrate her birthday and all of that. Bottom line, it opened doors for me. She said, I'm going to recommend you to go and speak at this conference, and that launched everything that I just talked about, the international speaking. That launched my global platform. That set me on the course to believe that I can write a book too. I have a story to tell too. That helped me to transition from going to churches and preaching the gospel to taking some of those same principles and sharing words that are affirmative, words that can encourage, words that can inspire. So it again opened new doors. And then finally, relationships. The positive relationships. Now we're going to talk about some negative relationships, but the positive relationships provide what? Much needed, talk to me. Support and encouragement.